A lot of times we set goals for ourselves, intentions and whatnot that we want to achieve in our life, in our careers, whatever it is. We plan and strategize on how we are going to achieve these goals and how we are going to implement these goals. But then when it comes time to actually put in the work and execute all these plans and strategies that you have made, we fail woefully. We lack motivation, willpower, or any strength to actually implement the things that we have already planned in our lives. And I am no different. If you're watching this video, I think you might relate a bit to some of the things that I have said. If you are looking for a solution to this long-standing problem, then this video is for you. This is the one mind shift change that I needed. And by the end of this video, I'm very sure you'll be able to tap into it. But here's a little disclaimer. If you think that this video is some quick fix on how you could curb procrastination or just reach your goals like that, then this video is not for you. The things that I'm going to be talking about in this video require intention and purpose and the ability to do this again and again and again. So with that all being said, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharon Etta. I am a wellness creator, among other things. And today we are going to be talking about the wake-up theory. Like I said before, I struggled so much with the new habits that I wanted to incorporate in my life and just the hard work I needed to achieve my goals and just become the best version of myself. It was in this moment that I came up with the wake-up theory. And the bad habits specifically that I was trying to curb was chewing my nails. Those of you that know me personally, you know that chewing my nails has been a bad habit that is just something that has been ingrained in my subconsciousness for such a long time. It was so bad that I just resigned myself to think that, okay, it's genetics and there's nothing that can be done about it. Like, I'm going to chew my nails forever. But I was turning 20 something and I didn't want to be that adult that still chews her nails. And yes, a lot of times I felt very self-conscious about my nails. In videos, I wouldn't want my nails to show or my hands to show, which is crazy because like I'm a creative and most of the things I do are natural hair. So that didn't make sense. I told myself that, okay, I am going to stop chewing my nails, and I did. The transition from constantly chewing my nails to not doing it at all, something that I had been doing for as long as I can remember, ever since I was a child, I have been chewing my nails. It has been a bad habit that has been imprinted in my brain and my subconsciousness. I do it without even thinking, without even knowing. I just do it. If you have ever had a very serious bad habit, then you understand what I'm talking about. The transition from that to not doing it at all, to making the conscious effort to not do it at all, was anything but smooth. It was very, very hard. But it took intentionality from my end to achieve this. And that is basically the cornerstone of the wake-up theory. So what is the wake-up theory? As you've probably guessed, the wake-up theory is a mindset and a practice to make conscious and intentional efforts to pursue your goals and all the things that you want to do. It is a practice of waking up to your full potential and actually doing the work that you need to do. I realized that the reason why I'll tell myself that I'm going to quit this bad habit, but I'll still go back to it, was because essentially I was asleep. I had normalized the habit so much that I could do it in my sleep. I wasn't conscious of when I was chewing my nails. I wasn't conscious of doing it at all. I had to tell myself that, okay, maybe if I wake up and catch myself anytime I see my hands going to my mouth, I would be able to curb the bad habits. And that is essentially the foundation, the bedrock of the wake-up theory. Waking up your body and your mind to your full potential to actively pursue the goals and the things that you want in life. Because believe it or not, you are actually in control of a lot of things. So there are 3 pillars of the wake-up theory. Essentially, these are the things that basically make up the wake-up theory. That is intentionality, self-awareness, and action-oriented mindset. So I've said a lot of things about the wake-up theory and how it came to fruition and everything basically that describes the wake-up theory. Now, how can you implement this? Implementation is simple. You just have to be intentional and aware. Anytime that you see yourself reverting back to those old habits that you said you were not going to do, being lazy, procrastinating, maybe you're chewing your nails too like I was, I need you to wake up immediately. Let's say the habit you're trying to curb is mindlessly scrolling on your phone on TikTok instead of going to bed. I need you to wake up when you realize that, oh, this is not what I'm meant to be doing. And I need you to drop your phone as far away from you as possible and then try and go to sleep. Even if it takes you so many hours to do that, just close your eyes and stay in bed, because it's definitely going to be hard the first few times. But I just need you to wake up. I know this sounds so simple and you're like, oh, it's something that I can do, but I promise you it's not as simple, and I totally understand. There are going to be days when you're going to revert back to doing those old habits, and it's not your fault. This is something that you have been doing for a long time. This is something that your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit is so used to, and you just subconsciously fall back to these old patterns because they're easy, they are familiar, they are comfortable. But I need you to try and try and try again. There's going to be so many times when people are going to doubt you, especially if it's a habit that people know you for. You might even start doubting yourself, saying that, oh, you can never do this. Like me, I was like, I could never ever stop chewing my nails. It's genetics. I have people in my family that do it. So like I'm always going to have this bad habit. But look at me now. I do not chew my nails anymore. I know this may seem as such a small example, but it's something very, very significant. Imagine for 20 years of my life, I have been doing this one bad habit, and now all of a sudden I just woke up and I stopped. Exactly. What I would say, especially on those days when you're reverting back or you see yourself reverting back, I would say you should give yourself grace and just fall in love with the tedious process. It's a known cliche now, fall in love with the process, but honestly it's a cliche for a reason, because you just have to fall in love with the process and you just have to be able to stand up and do it again and again. There's this saying that goes, if people plan for peace the way people plan for war, then peace is guaranteed. And this is something I resonate with, especially with the wake up theory, because intentionality is key. The way people plan for war, they are very strategic, they are very action oriented. Like they know which cities to bomb and when. So if you plan for peace like that, if you're very action oriented, you have the goals that you're setting and you're like, okay, in 1 week this is what should happen, in 2 weeks this is what should happen, or today, let's even take it down to, okay, today this is what I'm going to do, tomorrow this is what I'm going to do, then you are guaranteed to actually follow through in those plans, because only you and you alone know the day-to-day things you need to do to help you become the best version of yourself. Now, I may just sit down here and talk about my own experiences, but I cannot personalize what I am saying to you. Only you know. So just wake up and do it. Wake up and go. Wake up and start doing the things that you want to do. Start doing the things you said that you were going to do. Because sooner or later, one day you're going to wake up to your life looking strange and foreign, and definitely not in the direction that you thought it was going to go in. So this is the last chapter, and it's kind of like a homework and a summary, just to tell you all the things that you need to do up front in order to implement this wake up theory in your life. The first thing is to get clear on your goals. What goals do you want to achieve? What habits do you want to curb? What habits do you want to start implementing in your life? What are the things that you need to do? I need you to get very, very clear and very specific. Now, you don't have to do 100 things at once. You could just do one habit that you want to curb, one habit that you want to implement, one goal that you're trying to achieve. Okay, take your time. Take it easy. Okay, baby, take it easy. I need you to get very, very clear on your goals. And I need you to also make sure that these goals are attainable and it could be measurable. It doesn't have to be something that could be quantified, but you could measure it. For me, I could see that my nails have started growing. So that was one of the goals that I wanted to see. Now, from those big goals and intentions that you want, you're going to make daily micro goals. What goal am I going to achieve today alone, that is going to push me towards the direction of my intention, that is going to wake me up more? If you scroll at night for so long on your phone on TikTok instead of going to bed, today's goal could be starting to scroll earlier than usual. So if you start to scroll by 11, try starting by 10 or 9, so that you know that by 11 you set an alarm for 11 and you're ready for bed. You have dropped your phone at that far distance in your house and you're ready to actually go to bed. Set daily micro goals, because this is going to tell your brain that, oh, I've achieved this one thing and I just have to achieve tomorrow's goal. And tomorrow's goal, it's not going to be as tedious as saying, this is the goal I want to achieve. But set yourself daily micro goals that you can achieve that day to fulfill that righteousness that, oh, okay, I've achieved something, and you're keeping record and evidence of all the things that you have done to bring you to the habit and where you're meant to be. Now, the last thing is to reflect and adjust as soon as possible. You could do this on a weekly basis, you can do this on a monthly basis, but weekly basis seems more realistic, because if you're making daily micro goals, by the end of the week, you should be able to have like a portfolio of your daily micro goals for that week. So let's say you made daily micro goals every day of the week, and then on Saturday, you're trying to reflect on these daily micro goals that you made. So you can check with yourself, see what daily goals were hard to do, what wasn't necessary, what was more necessary, what you need more of, and then that's how you plan for for the next week's daily goals. There's so much potential, there's so much joy, and there's just so much waiting for you at the other side of you sleeping on your full potential and you sleeping on yourself, sleeping on your goals, and just saying, it is what it is. There's so much more waiting for you, and I need you to wake up so that you can tap into that version of yourself at the other end of all the things that you're sleeping on. If you need more help about the wake up theory and just things surrounding a mindset like this, I'll definitely recommend that you read this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. I know it went viral, but please read that book. It really did help me so much in the implementation of my wake up theory, and I'll definitely recommend it to anybody. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope what I've said has resonated with somebody, and I really hope you would try the wake up theory and just implement it, because I cannot wait to see what beautiful things and what great things that you will get to do. If you need to be accountable, you can comment down below what is one habit that you're ready to change, one habit that you want to implement, one goal that you want to start achieving or pursuing, down in the comment section, and then come back in a month's time, in weeks' time, 2 months, 3 months, come back anytime and check and see if you have actually achieved those goals, because I am rooting for you and I know that you can do this. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with any of your friends you think might want this video, might need this video, and yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.